Row 18, plot 20.
Hey everybody, welcome to Now It's Dark. I'm Jim. Today I'm going to talk about a throwback camp counselor type movie called She Came from the Woods. This movie, you can debate if it's a 2022 or a 2023 film. Doesn't matter. I'm going to put 2022 slash 2023. And it's set in the 1987, and it's a comedy horror. So when you see comedy horror, you kind of got to get into that mindset. I love 87, late 80s slasher camp counselor movies. So the little synopsis is in 1987, a group of counselors accidentally unleash a decades old evil on the last night of summer camp. It was directed and written by Erik Bloomquist, and also sharing writing credits is Carson Bloomquist. And it stars a bunch of people that are, I don't know, they're not really, top. Like, I'm trying to look if there's anyone that anyone would recognize. Erik Bloomquist, he plays a guy in this, and he wrote it and directed it, so there you go. Heather McAllister is played by Cara Bono. Lauren Claire Foley. Spencer List played Peter McAllister. Matthew Park, Officer Matthews. William Sadler played Gilbert McAllister. There is a very attractive actress, Giselle Torres, played Veronica. So this is a 1987 group of counselors. Like I said, they unleash a decades-old evil on the last night of summer camp. There's a cool opening montage of like camp, and it's got the song "We're the Kids in America" playing through it, so that is nostalgia. And they're doing their little end of the season kid stuff, and then they get on buses, and then there's the counselors having their final night, and they're telling little folklore of the camp, around the campfire. They inadvertently, accidentally, do a little like Bloody Mary type situation that invokes this evil entity, I guess I want to call it, ghost, whatever, spirit, Agatha. And so throughout the movie, you pick up, there's a kill here, a kill there, but then there's like a one of the busfuls of kids ended up like disappearing, but then the kids come back and they're crazy, and they do some of the killing, and it's kind of like a slow burn, and then it gets kind of crazy and then unrealistic and crazy, and I think that's where the comedy part is supposed to be coming in, because like a lot of the comedy is in the one-liners when stuff's getting crazy, and so it's definitely not a traditional slasher movie, camp setting slasher movie. This is more of a ghost paranormal thing that's got like this family background. Like the Briarbrook camps is run by the McAllisters, and then they've got this history, and there's some good gore, there's some good kills. Unfortunately, Agatha, toward the end of the movie, becomes very prevalent, and from a distance, she looks very creepy and scary. Um, but when it's up close, it's not. It's almost comical. Then maybe that's where the comedy comes in. Was how bad the makeup was up close. Um, but yeah, and then the family has to pull together with the surviving counselors and try to battle Agatha and send her back to rest. And they do, but it kind of it's one of those movies where it's going to end with the um, possibility of another comeback. So it's fun. It's not a bad movie. It's really not. I don't think I'm doing it justice with my review. because I'm trying not to give away too much of the stuff. I mean, there's obviously the traditional different types of camp counselors, and then there's annoying kids, and then the annoying kids get a little over the top because they become killers. Spoiler alert. But it's a fun movie. So if you get a chance to catch this movie, She Came from the Woods, I've got release date of February 10th, 2023, but on IMDb it's showing it as 2022. So who knows when this came out. It's an hour and 41 minutes, and it's rated 5.1. So it's right down the middle. So let me know your thoughts on camp counselor horror movies set in the 80s. I love that genre, and I think we should have more of it.
So have your drink, go on and sing your song. There's nothing wrong with singing out of tune. If people laugh and say your dream can never be, just think of